We're playing with Ireland. And we actually have 3 research slots. I find that funny considering that Bulgaria is actually smaller than this. No, it's not. Absolutely the same size, in fact it's the same size as Hungary, and yet Bulgaria starts with 2 research slots. Anyway, enough about my previous playthrough. Yes, let's go with political power. Some divisions. Let's check them out, shall we? Okay, we need at least 25. Okay, 12 times 2. That's 25. Because we have 1. Okay. We have a decent commander. He's a general. Okay, okay. Michael Costello. We'll see how good you are, Michael. Okay, low manpower. I want you to be ready to attack England. We're taking back our cores the first claim. Yes, it's a core state. Again, it's funny that this is a core state for Ireland. Anyway. Let's see how the world progresses. Actually, as on political effort, I'm gonna pick my, what's it called, military terrorist the second we get the chance, because we need that army XP. How strong are you? He's level 2.5 apparently. Okay, I guess. Don't see a reason why you should be 2.5, but I guess Dublin is just strong. Go this way. And we're gonna hire our military terrorist immediately. Italy took 1 state from Ethiopia. Well, that was a quick war, Ethiopia. I was expecting a little bit more from you. Construction? Should I go with this one? Let's go with construction. We need time bonus. Oh, it's so nice having 3 research slots. Okay, Gary has a claim on this. It doesn't even have a core on Macedonia, which is weird. Well, I hope they fix that at some point. I mean, why wouldn't they, right? They pride themselves on knowing history. Demilitarization of the Rhineland. Germany has stationed troops in the Rhineland territory, close to the French border, in clear violation of the Treaty of Versailles. The local populace cheered the German soldiers on, while the diplomatic relations from France and Britain have so far been muted. It's no more than Germans walking into their own backyard, a political commentator in Britain observed. Interesting. Okay, we're rushing for the next research slot. Actually, that's a stupid idea. Okay, you first. Second, here. I need to switch this to free trade. Volunteers only. Interesting, interesting, okay. Should I go this way? We're not gonna use panzers. Let's go in superior firepower. Usually when you have 3, it's a good idea to have 1 on a land doctrine. And we don't actually have any manpower right now. We're gonna go fascist for this very reason. These ideas are just too good to ignore. Okay, next on our agenda. Political advisor. No. let's go on free trade. The next one we're gonna choose here. Wait, what kind of resources are we actually selling them? Okay, we had a little bit of steel apparently. It's alright, I don't mind. It's basically sacrificing one military factory for... That's weird. Okay. For 5% in advanced technology, this is something I actually do enjoy. Next on our agenda, support equipment. It's just very important, we must have it. The games of the 11th Olympiad. The 11th Olympic Games were recently held in Berlin. Germany attended by athletes from 49 different nations across the world. The 1936 Summer Olympics are the first in history to have enjoyed limited live television coverage. The games were a significant propaganda victory for the German regime, which spent lavishly on the event. German athletes saw the most success, winning 33 gold medals, while the Americas came in second with 24. 4 of these were won by Jesse Owens, the single most successful athlete of the games. Interesting. Oh, look at that, we actually have a troop completed. Yeah, keep bringing up those weapons, that's great. We need steel. Purchase it from Germany. Construction, level 1. Okay, I'm thinking next we need artillery at some point. Okay, we will need field hospitals as well. Let's go with paratroopers. Yeah. May not seem logical to you, but paratroopers are very important. We're gonna use them this game a lot. They are the thing that's gonna win us back our core. And perhaps our land. I will try to puppet England. We need the manpower from that land, otherwise we might not actually be able to. Okay. We can wait on this a little bit longer. I need engineering company. For now we're gonna leave it like that. Later on we may need them, for now we don't. Okay, let's get with the fascist demagogue. The Irish people have a noble history, a history they've been made to forget under the weak and cowardly rule of Fianna Fáil. They claim to represent the people, but can so feeble a state and enforce the will of the people? Only by spilling the blood of those traitors can we fulfill our destiny. The fascist speakers in Ireland have made no secret of what they think of our current rulership. The political system spearheads like these have tapped into the public dissent that is particularly pronounced in the more conservative section of the military. The higher-ups may harbor unspoken sympathies. Popular support for a fascist coup, internal support. I don't know the difference. It's still a coup, right? I might actually plunge it into a civil war. Let's pick the lower one. And hope we don't actually plunge into a civil war. Okay, that's our third one. I want you all to be assigned here. The second you're ready. Leadership perch in the Soviet Union. France and Britain announce alliance. Uncertainty has long reigned in the Soviet Union. While details are scarce, there have been series of secret trials on the highest level, and both generals and ministers have disappeared from the public eye. The national assumption is that some great conspiracy has been made. In addition, the diplomatic reports we have access to indicate that evidence presented at these trials has been far from indisputable. Whatever the happening on the structure of the Soviet High Command has changed irreversibly. Soviet command has suffered greatly. France and Britain announce alliance. Calling upon bonds forged during the Great War, France has requested a formal alliance with Britain, citing unspecific threats against the stability of Europe. Today, their request was approved by the British Parliament and France has joined the Allies. Britain remains stronger still. It all depends on how the Germans actually do their tasks. We will take the United Kingdom, regardless of what cost we must pay. Should we go it alone, or will the Germans actually help us with this endeavor? It remains to be seen. And the first superior firepower has been completed. Let's go with the lie next. Organization plus 10. Nice. Very nice. I wish Scotland was a thing here. I wouldn't have having our Scottish brothers liberated from the tyranny that is the King of England. Well, it's not the king, but Poland seeks Baltic cooperation. Well, rest in peace, Poland. There is no outcome for us that does not risk yet more oppression from the Polish people. Following Poland's distancing from the international community, Polish politics have been pursuing the ideas of power between the seas. While the hope to create an alliance stretching from the Baltic to the Black Sea, their started priority remains to reinforce their position against threatening influence of both the East and West. To this end, Poland is seeking closer bond with their neighbors in the Baltics, and perhaps, later, the Balkans. How much manpower do we need? 71,000. How much manpower are we getting every day? Total manpower. Growth 55. That's so few. We need that much many more. However, for now, we have to do what we have and must fight our own wars. Paratroopers have been researched. Excellent. Next on our agenda. We should go with this, but actually we need that. Go with this one. In 30 days we're gonna research the other one as well. The Spanish Civil War. Okay. A civil war has erupted in Spain. Several generals seeking to overthrow the current government in Madrid have issued a proclamation, and a large portion of the Spanish armed forces have answered their call to arms. The right-wing nationalist faction has occupied much of Spain, including the overseas territories. Lawless forces and volunteers have assembled under the left-wing Republican government, determined to resist the punch of their last breath. The battle for Spain has begun. Come on, dude, you can win. Though we are probably rooting for you right now, but I would want to see this guy win for a change. Yeah, that happened. Why are we getting so much? Oh, it's not much. The game is going rather quickly this time around for some reason. Should we go with industrial concentration, not electronic concentration? Okay, Commando. Special Forces Attack and Defense. We need this guy. Army regrouping, this one as well. And Defense or Offense. I think I'm gonna go with defense. Anyway, let's go with industry. We need a strong industry. Dublin must be amazing. Extra research slot. Excellent. Let's go with army effort next. I want you. And you. Hindenburg disaster. Pax Americana. Looking to conflicts of the other continent. What conflicts? Are you blind? There is no conflict here. The only thing that ever happened was the remilitarization of the Rhineland. It was not a provocation, America. You should be more careful. The German passenger airship Hindenburg was destroyed today, while attempting to dock at a Langburst Naval Air Base station in the United States. For reasons not yet determined, the airship was engulfed in flames and crashed to the ground, claiming 35 lives. Due to the secrecy of the expense of the helium and the US ban on exporting it, the Hindenburg, like all German passenger airship, was ultimately engineered to use hydrogen, which provided greater lift, but is also flammable. With public faith shaken by the disaster and the rise of much faster passenger aircraft, this could spell the end of the era of airship. Oh, the humanity. Looking to conflicts on the other continent, Franklin Delano Roosevelt has announced a new foreign policy program intended to keep the peace at home. Any government on the American continent may appeal to the United States for military protection should they feel threatened by the neighbors. While not guarantee of any particular state of desire for peace, the America is no longer just a dream, but an official American policy. Official American policy. We'll crush their policy along with their dreams. Well, perhaps not. It all depends on the Dominion of Canada. Okay, we have 4. We need at least 10. Well, at least 12, but for now, those will have to do. I need to restart that. Okay. The thing is, we need more, how should I say it, more experienced soldier in order to gain. I am actually listening to the music, it somehow sounds weird. Do we not have manpower for you? 500 more men are required for this army. This is alright, however. After this doctrine we can actually research new arms. And perhaps we shall. It all depends. Amelia Earhart circulates the globe. The famous aviator Amelia Earhart, known to many as the Queen of the Air, has completed flight around the world, together with her navigator Fred No One. Okay, it's Noonan, but let's go No One. After a brief scare when the pair temporarily got lost while approaching the Hawaiian Isles in the Pacific, the flight proceeded without incident. This morning, their Lockheed Electra touched down on Oakland, California. A ceremony is to be held in the White House next week, where Earhart is to be personally congratulated for her feat by the President. Very well done, sweetheart. Let's... no, actually that was a mistake. Pause. I just want to switch this guy's colors. Let's go with green. Weirder green, please. Something a little bit more like that. And this. Yep, that's our borders and our army. The green boys are in. Okay, equipment effort is to be presented next. Marco Polo Bridge incident. Japanese and Chinese forces have skirmished inconclusively over the strategic Marco Polo Bridge location just southwest of Beijing. China has rejected Japan's demand for an apology and the territorial concessions, claiming instead that the breaking point of Japanese aggression has been reached. Diplomats fear that the volatile situation could result in war at any time. Interesting times indeed. The Republicans seem to be losing their wars. Zaragoza has been taken, however. Perhaps there is hope after all. Okay. No. We should do this motorized. I'm not sure though. How about artillery? We need this, this, and this. Very well. Let's go with artillery. How close are you, Germany? Not close enough, I'm afraid. Perhaps we should stay neutral in the next playthrough, but for this one we already have an agenda. Insufficient resources. It seems our aluminium wells are failing us. We need more if we are going to hope to achieve perfect unity. Okay, let's purchase some from France, I guess. It's close by, and we're gonna use convoys anyway. So, aluminium from France, and from this point on, we just have to wait and hope for Mother Ireland. Is it correctly to say that? I mean, the motherland? Or is it the fatherland in Ireland? I don't know. Japan declare war on China. The Japanese build up on Chinese border. Interesting. Alright. That may have been a mistake actually. However, it doesn't matter. We want this next. Following the Marco Polo Bridge incident, Japan has not let down their pressure on the Chinese border. In conjunction with aggression, Japanese rhetoric speaks of terrible retaliation for Chinese refusal to cooperate. A renewed war between Japan and China seems more and more likely by the day. The diplomatic situation will soon reach a boiling point, and Japan has expressed no interest in defusing the situation. Okay. Rest in peace then, China. Go with this. Japan declared war on Shaanxi. I propose we wait just until we get this fascist coup going. We need to go from civilian. Okay. The Chinese United Front forms. We'll read that in a second. Let's go with this one next. Actually, no. The land doctrine is what we want. Chiang Kai-shek and Mao Zedong have issued a joint announcement declaring that they have set aside their differences in the face of Japanese attack. Both sides will observe a strict policy of non-aggression against each other for as long as the war against Japan lasts, and have vowed to do everything in their power to throw back the invader. A number of small warlords have also declared their support, putting their forces under the command of Chiang Kai-shek. Whether long-time enemies of the Chinese Civil War will actually work together remains to be seen, and many experts believe that this will do little more than delay the inevitable defeat of China. An unstable alliance. A friend that you don't know is worse than an enemy you do know. You don't know what to expect from them. We can go on limited conscription at some point, but that is not what I desire. What I do want, however. Recon team has been researched. Let's go with trucks. In 30 days we'll have both improved infantry equipment and towered artillery. We have to wait. Doctrine effort Next I'm gonna choose one of those. Perhaps even secret weapons, that will do wonders for my nation. Let's go with secret weapons actually. Okay, seems like we actually have made a coup. Not what I wanted, but perhaps this has always been. Several high-ranking members of the Irish military have expressed support, some privately and some openly, for the fascist movement in Ireland. They feel that Fianna Fáil has forgotten how important discipline and patriotism to keeping the country together, and are increasingly annoyed by the army being treated by the government as more too than one of the nation's most important institutions. Some of them go as far as to suggest that a new government is needed, on that known how to lead Ireland with straight and tradition into the next half of the century. These factions may not permanently be politicians, but some of them have gained a position in the Department of Defense. If this development continues, they may have sufficient political support to execute a coup. So it wasn't a coup. Interesting. Okay. Let's go with small army companies. Should we start with this immediately? 300 days, that's a lot of time. I suggest we do something else. We don't have any planes, those planes will be needed. Let's go with you. Six, that's on December. We can wait. We have around 20 days to decide. More than enough time for the year to pass. By one, but it's more. And thus January rolled, and we have new support weapons. I actually needed secret weapons here, that was a mistake there. Let's go with integrated support. It's the infantry that matters here. How many factories do we currently have? For military? Not enough civilian, I'm afraid. We'll just have to wait and hope. Do we have enough? Let's take a look, shall we? That's weird. Yeah, it's weird. That's 35. Save them from now. We're not gonna train those troops yet. The end of the Spanish Civil War. I should have paid attention to that. With the surrender of the last Republican stronghold, the Spanish Civil War has come to an end. The nationalists stand victorious, a new era has begun for Spain. The war-torn country has suffered greatly in the fighting, and there is much rebuilding to be done. Yes, they are fascists. Secret weapons next, please. And we move to Japan, a nation divided by conflicts and instability. Well, China is the nation that's plagued by instability. However, Japanese are no strangers to that phenomenon as well. Maybe I can go to partial mobilization right away. Or maybe I can wait just a little longer. We need the commando. He's gonna be one of the most important figureheads in the world. In 40 days, we're gonna have our trucks and we're gonna start researching something else. We don't actually need that many weapons, do we now? How's the production? Interesting. Some will say that they saw it coming, both those who warned against the degree of fascism and those who extolled as the savior of Ireland. have found their prophecies made reality today, as the military in Leinster overthrow the failed government and seize power. Eamon de Valera is missing, rumored to have gone into exile, and the coup has been met with intentional resistance. The new Irish leadership no plans to allow resistance to grow. Either martial law has been declared, with the changes of their underway, whatever comes after is unlikely to be very difficult. Oh, look at that. That's actually pretty decent considering that we only have 33%. A strong state is needed to protect people from themselves and regain reign of terror. Oh, hail the new... what's it called again? Resurrected... Resurrectionist Ireland. Very well, Ireland. We should keep a close eye on this development. Okay, 2 out of 30 days have passed. How long before this is done? We'll wait for this, then we're gonna choose something else. And since we have actually been waiting so patiently, might as well do this. The Anschluss of Austria. Secret weapons, very nice. Go this way. After a successful coup d'état of the local Nazi party in Vienna, German troops have crossed the Austrian borderlands and take control of the country. No fighting has been reported, and the German soldiers were greeted by cheering crowds in the cities. In a speech before a massive crowd at the Heidenplatz in Vienna, Hitler announced the Anschluss of Austria, annexing the country into Germany. The oldest eastern province of the German people shall be from this point on be the newest bastion of the German Reich. If that is what they wish, yeah, sure, that's what they wish. A madman leading them into death and destruction. Okay, so let's start with you. I guess you can wait. I want the medical tents. And from you, I require new weapons. 200 days. It's a long time, but we can wait. It is required of us. For now. 80 days. That's not a long time. In fact, we can start the other one just as soon as we end this one. Can we though? Let's see. That's in 38. Yes, we actually do have the time penalty removed. Total mobilization has been ensured, and we are earning 1.2 per day because of this reign of terror. Apparently that's something good. How strong are you, Michael? A level 2 general, 10 attack and 10 defense. He doesn't have any special traits. He will learn in time. We have 1 transport. We need at least 6. Can I actually tell you to build 6 and no more? No, apparently I cannot. This is okay. And we actually have surplus of weapons. Let's have motorized. The Munich Agreement, in a second we'll see this. I think it's... yeah. It's the splitting up of the Czechoslovakian nation. Start with you. German demands of the southern territories in Czechoslovakia, with the home of a considerable German minority, have instigated the summit held in Munich. Germany, Britain, France and Italy sought to find a diplomatic solution to the so-called Sudan crisis. Czechoslovakia was not invited to attend. An agreement was reached with Germany annexes the southern lands, but will not pursue any further territorial gain in Europe. Mr. Chamberlain spoke to the crowd in London. For the second time, a Prime Minister has returned from Germany, bringing peace with honor. I believe it is a peace for our time. What a fool. I don't know, which one should I invest in? Let's go with trucks for now. We'll need them to support our tanks. Actually, wait, no, let's go with support equipment. We just switched that, so commandos, welcome aboard. Look at that, civilian factories. Okay, new one. Trucks next. We don't have enough paratroopers. However, I think we should let those guys be and recruit some paratroopers instead. Let's have 24. 2 times 10, that should be enough to take control of the British and perhaps help against the Russians. We shall see how this unfolds. Okay, after this is done, we might, if I remember, we'll wait for 20 days for this one to be done as well. That way we'll be able to research something a little bit faster. When is this gonna be ready? 40. We can actually research radios next. And when will you be ready? The fourth intervention. The number of communist delegates from around the world met in Paris today for founding conference, laying the groundworks for what has been known as the fourth intervention. Call for its formation have existed for years, with supporters from Trotsky's theories taking the lead. Stalin has responded to the growth of the support for Trotskyism abroad by ordering additional assassinations and increasing propaganda against his old rival. With the past purge of suspected Trotskyists in high ranks of the Soviet military, the leadership is recent memory. This is unlikely to be met with any resistance. Interesting. Okay, we need this immediately. Everything else can wait. Let's get some steel, perhaps, from the Germans. Germany, like any other nation, really loves their factories. And some aluminium will be nice as well. We can purchase it from Yugoslavia, but we'll do it from Germany again. Something else we do need? No. Then we'll have to wait and hope. Okay. These factories are being produced quite quickly. I am amazed. The power of Dublin is growing. In the not so distant future, we will have to choose those 3 as well. For now though, let's wait 20 days, because I totally remembered that. Or should I say 10 days. After this time, we shall be able to research a little bit faster. Hmm. 200 days for this? Let's go for it. Yes, it is ahead of time. But I can take it. '84. Let's go with this new artillery. The fall of Nanjing, the capital of the Republic of China. Nanjing has been occupied by the forces from the Empire of Japan. Despite fierce resistance from the walled city's Chinese defenders, Japanese troops managed to capture Zhongshan Gate and fought their way into the city. Sporadic gunfire can still be heard, and several fires are raging in the different parts of the city, but most surviving Chinese forces have either withdrawn or been captured. Along with the capture of Shanghai, this significant victory for Japan in their war against China. Excellent. Just 10 more days. Should we go with attack or defense? I did choose defense. We need army regrouping as well. Go with the regrouping. It's a little bit more precedent, it's whatever. Militarism has been researched. Okay, let's go down this path, or maybe equipment effort. Okay, let's choose equipment effort. After this is done, how many more do we need? Let's go with this one. Right now, 200 days. Excellent. They do have a tank. And there are our tents. How much equipment do we currently need? We have 4 planes. And we might actually need more steel. Let's research this next. Engineering companies. Always good to have more defenses. If I have 10 planes, that would be more than enough to take them down. However, I do need some forces stationed in Dublin. I think that's the only port we have. Yes. In order to protect from invaders, from the Brits. Improved artillery has been researched. Excellent. I think it's time for us to trade with everyone we can. Okay, let's do it. From British Malaya. 4 convoys. Do we not have any dockyards? This is a shame. Can we do it from the Brits? Excellent. Portugal, I want some aluminium from you. Actually, no, it's tungsten. We need oil and steel. Forget the steel from those guys. Let's purchase it from the Brits. No, apparently we can't. $15. And how about the oil? We clearly don't have enough. Equipment effort, level 3. Excellent. That means we can actually go on. With the new doctrine. The Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, diplomats from Germany and the Soviet Union, concluded what observers are describing as historic agreement today, with the signing of the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, named after German Foreign Minister Joachim von Ribbentrop and his Soviet counterpart Vyacheslav Molotov. This non-agreement pact stipulates that neither side will ally itself nor aid an enemy of the other. Foreign diplomats warned that this treaty effectively gives Germany a free hand to wage war in Europe without having to fear Soviet intervention. Yes, it can be good, because Germany is our ally from this time around. Seems like we have enough trucks for this. France bans communism. Edouard Daladier cabinet have decreed the dissolution of the power communist fascists Frankist, Ever since Soviet Russia signed the non-aggression pact with Nazi Germany, there have been talks of proscribing communism in France. The decree was instated following the agreement between the two nations for the partition of Poland. Edward Blatner took the opportunity as a support for the ban to rouse even leftist papers, starting advocating for abolish of for communism practices. Oh man, that came out so bad, but I don't care. No communist threat from France this time around, I'm afraid. Only 30 more. We'll have full surplus of artillery. Okay, next on your agenda, let's go with defense. You know what's gonna be great if there was a stockpile for resources, mostly because once we go to war with England, there's nothing to prevent them from destroying our convoys. A move which we cannot counteract till it. The fate of Czechoslovakia. Let's go with military youth. German troops have crossed into Bohemia and Moravia, ostensibly to restore order to the region in the wake of the collapse of Czechoslovakian government. In Prague, the occupying forces announced the creation of an autonomous protectorate within the German Reich. With German support, Slovakia has been declared independent. Under the leadership of Joseph Tiso, the nation of Czechoslovakia is no more. Yeah, this guy looks like a mobster, doesn't he? Please ignore the double chin. This man is not a laughing stock. Engineering company, level 2. Let's go with recon company next. And we'll have to wait on the next research. That's 10 days after this one. How close are you? We actually have limited conscription to go through. We're still waiting on this one. 600 planes. I need those guys over here right now. Let's make them 10. Good. 207 days. Of course we'll go with this and this right now. They are simply needed. They are 10 days apart, and yet they are very important for our economy. Even if we do get bombarded by the Brits. That's excellent. Equipment effort. We might go with that in a moment. Let's choose something else though. Let's go with a new military factory. Yeah, a new military factory. German Reichs claims memo. The German forces on their border position to attack Lithuania has given in to German ultimatum, demanding the surrender of the old Prussian territory of Memo. It was pressed to Lithuania by the Treaty of Versailles, but has now been reintegrated into the region of the Ostprussian. Have we yet reached the extent of German territory ambition in Europe? Experts say no. Wow, that is a great tip. But I have to ask, did you really imagine that I would attack Britain before they went to war? Our paratroopers are on their way. "8,000 troops. The thing is, I can take Britain if I want. I don't know if that's protected or not, but we do have a commando team. And soon... Army, that's for the entire army. Tanks and armor variants. Tactical withdrawal, do we need that? We're going with defense. Ooh, is that a challenge? It's gonna be 100 days. If we want to do this, I'd suggest preparing for London. Let's have you as well. How many troops are on this order right now? Oh, it's terrible. We actually don't have any planes researched. Or boats. Or not enough convoys to trade. I'm just exploiting what is already broken in the game. Though perhaps we need to start researching planes. I do need more manpower, however. Should we go on limited conscription? Well, we can't actually go to war with them. If I wanted to, I could, but I decided to go it a little bit easier and join Germany, so I actually don't have any planes right now. You're still waiting for the last plane to arrive. That's 6. That's a very thin line we're gonna leave here. Let's hope they can handle it. Fleet, well, we don't have any fleets or planes, so that's out of the question. Let's go with Light Air Company. How many people do you need? Support equipment is not enough, it seems. We don't need that many trucks apparently. Let's go one more on here. Recon Company. Me, I just want to conquer Britain. And take back my core here. Then I'm gonna help them take the Soviet Union. The fact is that we are gonna win the war, and that's how the campaign is gonna end. Unless, of course. And there goes Poland with their ultimatum refused. Oh great, I wanted to read that. Anyway, equipment effort. How's the equipment actually? Can we research that? Yes, go for it. And then go with this one. The German Reich declared war on Poland. Can Poland withhold them? We shall see. I mean, China and Japan are having their fun here. Thank you. It's an ambition. The fact is that I would have had a new goal. If Scotland was in the game, I was gonna liberate them. I was gonna make them a puppet. But still, they would have been freed. Well. Next on our agenda. Forward observers. Observers. So... we should be more careful here. I don't know where the air superiority should be, but I need more planes, so I'm gonna start constructing some... Oh, great. I actually don't have any planes. I usually think that I do have planes, and the fall of Warsaw. We are an island nation, like Japan. One would actually assume that we can have at least naval invasions. German forces advancing in Poland have succeeded in capturing Warsaw, or Warszawa. Sporadic fighting continues in Prague and a few other districts, but organized resistance in the city seems to have ceased. The Polish government reportedly evacuated the city as the first German unit entered Warsaw suburbs, and their present location is unknown. Fighting against German invaders continues in other parts of the country, but the loss to the capital is a serious blow to the Polish war effort. Poland never stood a chance. Germany, can I join your faction right now? Yes. Good. Wow. You serious there, Britain? Not that I'm complaining, all I can do is make this, and that's automatically my win. Still need the planes though. And Poland has capitulated. Let's see if they capitulate fast enough for Germany to take only Lithuania. Or did Estonia... Yeah, Estonia and Latvia fell as well. Yes, they still have the same portraits. The Polish government has gone into exile, their main forces capitulated to the German Reich, who is now in control of their home area. Oh yeah, all of them were annexed. Let's see if they're gonna fight the Soviets right now. They never did declare war on the Allies. I guess all the glory goes for me then. In 130 days we're gonna start constructing our first planes, and from that point on, there is nothing to stop us. Dublin is well secured by a single paratrooper. New equipment has been delivered. 149 days. Let's start this one immediately. Because I just do love that research time. Let's go with radio. It's sort of important. Actually, yeah, the radio was a good call. Italy announces claims on Yugoslavia. United Kingdom pressures nationalist Spain. Ooh, isn't that adorable? They actually think they have a choice in the matter. Okay, next on our agenda. If we go down here, yes, more than 50 factories, which is doable once we conquer England. Greenland. I do think that Greenland will fall when Denmark falls as well. If Germany doesn't take it, perhaps I will. However, Canada is what I assume is going to be a big challenge. In my previous campaign, I destroyed the United States with Spain because I had the borderlands and only infantry. The United States had a pitiful army, easily crushed. Okay, speaking to the Italian population along the Dalmatian coast, Benito Mussolini has announced that Italy fully considers Italian-speaking territory in Yugoslavia to be rightfully part of Italy. Yes, people, this guy is insane. An official statement backed up the claim, making it clear that Italy is prepared to make the territory by force if need be. Those territory seems more Italian than Yugoslavian. Yeah, well, that means Macedonia should go to Bulgaria, I guess. And that's not even a claim for some stupid reason. With the tradition of British influence in the Mediterranean projected from Gibraltar, It should come as no surprise that the British government has decided to put political pressure on the fascist government in nationalist Spain. Still rebuilding from their civil war, Britain supported far more important than political principles. Who do the British think they are? I'll tell you who they are. Corps. Hungary joined the Axis. Should I join them right away? I think I should, and I should go straight for another research slot, but they are not at war, and neither will I. The Second Vienna Award. A treaty has been signed in Vienna following the German arbitration that will see northern Transylvania restored to the Hungarian rule. The territory had previously been awarded to the Kingdom of Romania upon the conclusion of the Great War, leading to the bitter dispute. After this first many borders to be adjusted, now that a new order seems to have been established in Europe. We shall see how long this lasts. It seems like Bulgaria got Dobruja as well, so the Treaty of Craiova. More concessions have been forced on the Kingdom of Romania, with Bulgaria reclaiming southern Dobruja. The territory was annexed by Romania in 1930, after the Second Balkan War, and it is still mostly populated by ethnic Bulgarians and Turks. Yes, it is populated by Bulgarians. That's why they have a colony state right there, right now. Regardless of the responding of the Kingdom of Romania now stands significantly weakened. Oh, hail the Tsar! This is weird. Bulgaria did have a claim on this part as well. This is right now a Turkish territory known as Edirne, also known as Andrianapolis in Greek, and Odrin in Bulgarian. Military High Command, you say? Tank designer. We're not going with tanks, at least not yet. If we puppet England, I might go with tanks, and we'll use their population to fight our wars. It is just right. They've been using our people for far too long. National unity, communist support, diplomatic reformer, captain of industry. Considering that we're building nothing but military factories, I don't think this guy is needed. Let's go on limited conscription. And USSR. This is not something you usually see. The Soviet Union declared war on the German Reich. USSR breaks Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. The non-aggression pact between Germany and the Soviet Union, a surprising development to begin with, has now less surprisingly fallen apart. The Soviet Union attacked, breaking the pact and vowing to crush the German regime, and once again put the expansionist state in their place. You realize, people... Anyway, I'm gonna speak about that in a moment. German leaders may have been planning the attack themselves, but the world will never know. They are now rapidly mobilizing to deal with a new threat. Silly, silly little... They never did attack Finland. Trust between giants is a fragile thing. We have to agree there. Let's ask to join their faction. Only so because I want to see how the war is progressing. Huh. This is a very big border right here. Germany made the right call without attacking the allies here. They are calling me in, of course, something I will not do right now. We simply don't have the manpower. However, if they have air superiority, which they do not, then I will not join. Later, my friend, much later. We need oil. I guess we cannot depend on Germany for steel anymore. Let's get it from the United States. No, let's get it from Japan. Coco joined the Axis. Yes, of course they did. But did the Axis, I mean the Japanese, declare war on Russia? This is something to be seen. No, they are still neutral in this war. It really much depends on how the war goes. It does seem that the Germans are trying to push in. I do believe that Germany is gonna win that war. Germany has stronger troops. Though they are not counterattacking, something I'm severely against. That's interesting. They want me to join the Chinese war. This is war just far too... well, just too far from me. I cannot accept. Well, I think it's time this man saw some action. He needs to advance his skills, at least a little bit. Later, the Brits are going to pay for their transgression on our land. For now, we're going to focus on the Baltics. We're going to guard this territory, and later we're going to take back. Oh, I guess we don't have enough convoys for that. Okay, this is a bad idea then. We cannot do anything. We don't have enough convoys to do this. I feel like we need to do this. Do we actually need anything? We need a lot of equipment here. I could ask a land lease from the Germans, but that's still not very well done in this game, unfortunately. We must be at war. What? Oh, right, production lines are in the next expansion. 2 by 2, we will all join the war. It's gonna take some time. However, time is a commodity we can actually spare. We do want some war score with the Soviets. If nothing else, I want part. Yes, I want this part, a little Leningrad. Because I need some manpower. Paramilitarization, that's great. Actually, what I do need is to make Russia a puppet. Don't worry. Let them be prepared. Zog submits to Italy. An ultimatum has been delivered to the Albanian government by the Italian diplomats demanding that they submit to complete military occupation. King Zog has abdicated after realizing the futility of resistance, and Albania is now ruled by a personal union under King Victor Emmanuel III. Italy looks to the Balkans. I know Bulgaria never had a fascist government, however, a tsardom is still an empire, or a monarchy of sorts. Will you hurry up? I don't want this to end before the war to end before I actually have my extra research slot there. How many do we have? 11 more, it seems. Okay, let's build some of those actually, those are important, and I'm gonna bring you on top. $500 days for this, not something I am looking forward to. I'm looking forward to this, however, and this in time, in 3 days in fact. Oh, for the love of... Germany. Well, this is gonna be a boring campaign, maybe I should start all over. Yes, we have exile divisions. Okay. Oh, look at that. Wonderful. I guess you were kind of wrong here. You know what's gonna be great? If you people just got on your trains and went right here, close to the borders. I forgot where the trains are. It's B. Move here immediately. Well, here is the great proof that Hitler is an idiot. Why aren't you there as well? Go. And they are starting to fall here. I had a plant in my head and he just ruined everything. It's okay, we're gonna win this. And the Netherlands joined. What do we need currently? National unity, communist, smooth talker, trade deal opinion. Let's keep this for now. We might need to reinforce our borders a little bit after this. And manpower will be required for that. It seems like Estonia is fallen. And I was going to defend that land. I can't join the Soviet war right now. Okay, start this one. This one's here. One more is off. Total mobilization is going to be a little bit tricky there. Okay. I need you two. No, I need at least 10 of you to jump here. Don't worry about the thing, we can take him. Yes, it is sort of worrying, but we can take him, I tell you. Reign of Terror has ended. Wait. Oh, they are at war. They are not advancing, however. That's a good spearhead right here. Belarus is falling apart. Ukraine, however, it has ceased. Okay. We're waiting for those guys. Let's switch you over to paratroopers. Wait, you are against China? Already? There you go. What happened there, Britain? Lost your little convoys? Okay, wants to send 2 divisions to help us out. Welcome, my comrades. We're just gonna wait for them to die out. How close? They don't have any air support or superiority. I must do this real quickly. We can take them out. Britain will be out of the war in no time. You move here. You guys as well. Look at that. Move here. I want that airfield. You're staying here for now. Denmark join the war, and there goes your Greenland ambition right there. It can happen. It can happen. It all depends on the performance of our brave troops. You guys don't need to attack anymore. German interest in Scandinavia. Oh, you first declare war and then say, yeah, we're interested in that land. And they left the front line here. Well, I wonder how the war is gonna go this time. The German Reich has a clear strategic interest in Scandinavia, both for bases of military operation and for the sake of national resources. Important. Okay. The escalating conflict has meant that there is a very real threat to any resource ferried through the Baltics on the North Sea, with gradually increasing diplomatic threats against Denmark and Norway. The increasing German military operation in the region seems likely. Look at them trying to take back their lands. Not gonna happen. Everyone, focus on that. How many have we lost? Germany is losing land. We've lost 100 troops. How strong are you right now? Skill 2. No, don't attack. Just hold them off. Hold them off. I want one of you out of this division, and this one as well. It's... wait, control H. Right. Let's start producing the convoys. They are needed. Guys, I actually wanted to do this, you know. It's just logical. And the Spanish reinforcements have arrived. There you go. Clicked. Excellent. Next on our agenda, the paradropping in... Wow, look at this air superiority on the sea. That's something great. What we do need, however... Well, should we start with Scotland? We can actually do this. I want this and this. You stay here and you stay here. In fact, I'm gonna create a new unit so that I don't forget you guys. And we're just getting ready there. Let's hire a new commander for this. Okay, people, move. Move into Glasgow. Yeah, that's right. Attack me, you bastard. That's what I wanted from you. Someone take the dock here. It's important. Rejoice, my Scottish brethren. You've been freed from their tyranny. Okay, I want you guys here, and I want a blitz order right over there. Go. You know, go, go, go. You move here, here, and you over there. You guys are not so fearsome now, are you? Let's hope that Germany survives long enough for this attack to matter. Scotland is freed. Leave him. He's of no interest to me anymore. Stop this attack immediately. You help him. Two of you, stay there. You three, don't attack. We're defending. That's our agenda right now. Okay, that didn't work, unfortunate. Italy pursues closer bonds with Germany. Unassigned divisions. That's wonderful. Should I assign them? Huh. Where can you drop? How about over here? Go. Okay, seems like we don't have enough equipment for this. Captain of Industry. No. What do I need? There is an Italian troop here. Ah, good old Italy. Move here. Why are you so slow? Attrition. Wait, what? I'm not doing that. It's not actually something we need. We have a strong foothold in England. If Hitler was smart, he was gonna take advantage of that. Actually, he still hasn't conquered France, or perhaps it's not his fault. How's the supplies looking? It's good. Okay. All of you, attack at once. I want this to fall quickly. Manchukuo has capitulated. Strange. I was hoping they would last a little bit longer. There's my new weapons. I want this next. And for you, let's upgrade you. He's surrounded with no supplies. Yes, he's entrenched, however. Okay, stop it, guys, stop it. You're embarrassing yourself. I want just one unit assigned to this one. Fighter 1, great. Let's go to Fighter 2. And this guy actually did level up a little bit. Okay, break through the line over there. Can you go here? Are we holding up here? Yes, Spain is actually holding our borders there. We still have enough troops to hold this line. We need to research encryption and decryption. Through the river there. Good job, mates. Okay, I want you here and you here. Oh, look at that. Ah, you can't. That's sad. I want you here, then attack from there. Damn it, it's not working. Okay guys, stand down for now. How's the naval superiority, air superiority? Not very good, I'm afraid. Move over here, planes. You two, assigned over there. Okay. Go with the corruption. And he left Cape Flow for ourselves. Great. Are you holding up, Germany? Oh yeah, Germany's so dead. Should have joined the Soviets. Assault from here to there. Okay, I need you guys to drop on Newcastle. There. Move. Actually don't. Oh great. Want you two here. I want you guys over here immediately. Excellent job, people. One of you will retreat here. One of you will retreat here. One more over here. Go, 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 go. And then here. Ha! Gotcha. They lay claim on the Greek territories. What? Again? We're not strong enough for that. Okay, move there. Let's hope we can end this war before the Germans actually die. Everyone here, you move to Hull. You go here and here. Manchester and Liverpool shall be ours. Let him attack us then. I'm not afraid of the Soviets, we're not at war with them, and we may never be. The thing is that Germany has made a huge mistake. Oh man. No bombers. Nothing. We have 300 of that. We might have to go to service by requirement as soon as we can. Bomber interception. Expert. Attack defense. I'm not very sure. Go with Captain of Industry, I guess. If we need anything, we can actually build some docks. And Leon Trotsky has been assassinated. Was a top lieutenant of their... Oh, great. Okay. Leon Trotsky, once a top lieutenant of their representative of Vladimir Ilyich Lenin, died today in Mexico City Hospital. He was attacked in his home with an ice axe by a Spanish nationalist believed to have been in the employ of the NKVD. After a failed power struggle between Joseph Stalin and the Allies controlled of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union, Trotsky spent the 30s in exile, living in Turkey, France and Norway before finally settling in Mexico. He remained constant critic of the Stalinist degenerate workers' state of the Soviet Union. Don't stop there then. I need you here. Hold them off there. Interesting. Why did you stop the attack? Did I told you to stop the attack? Ooh, okay, I need you to stop this man. I want you to move to Manchester, take it back, and go there. You. Since they are attacking, might as well attack them back, right? Okay, I need this place as well. You too. Here. And you clear this pocket out. Okay, let's go with ship designers, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna leave this right there. We're not producing any convoys, unfortunate. Italy is protecting our borders, so is Spain and Germany. Go to Birmingham. Move here, here, and then. You here, Norwich, and then London. In fact, I want you to move as well. Norwich, and then London. Go. No, you can take this guy down, can't you? Next, Dover. You move here, you over there. Excellent, man. Keep it steady. Take this. Pocket cleared. Go and help him. How long before you die? He's dead. And there you go. United Kingdom has capitulated. Am I part of the Great Coalition? German Reich, Italy and Japan. Fortunately, Japan is fighting the Allies, and we are not fighting the Soviet Union. Okay, man. I want every single plane over here immediately. We're gonna jump from here to Paris. And in fact, we're gonna create a line. Okay, 7 of you, 8 of you, 4, 2, 1. Let's hope this works. If it doesn't, we're doomed. And we don't actually have air superiority here. Okay, jump here. The second you have the superiority. There is no way we can win this like that. Are we creating any planes? Go on top. Everyone else, you're secondary. Focus on planes and nothing else. Germany is gonna fall before we actually have the chance to drop the planes. Okay, if we drop them from here, there's no way they're gonna reach this far. Oh my. Thank you guys. You actually gave us a hope there. I say champ, you're not gonna be part of any division. Everyone else. I want a blitz order like this. Go. No, go, go, go. Where did we get that? Oh, technology sharing, right. Okay, why don't we research this? Go for Paris. This blitz order is not working for some reason. Oh, aren't you adorable? And Paris has fallen. Protect the border there. Okay, how much of France do we need in order to make them capitulate? Okay, go here and go here. I want you to attack this and this. I want you to move here. No, go here. Can't afford to lose this port right there. Unless we take this port as well. Huh. Okay. Drop them here. I want you guys to move right over there. We're not joining the Soviet war. We're not suicidal, you maniac. Are they in? Good. Drop them here. Give them the other commander, I guess. Move. Funny. many points is this? 15. Down south. You move over there. I need you over here. You 6 will go to the trains and move it right here. Oh, for a second there we started winning like insane. Stop it. Air superiority. What kind of order do we currently have? Oh, aggressive, no wonder then. Take this. Guys, stop at Zotin. I want you to go very slowly. When you're ready, drop him over there. Italy is not doing anything as well. Okay, once you're done, yes, exactly. Move here. You go here, here, and you move over there. Excellent, you took that. Go here, 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 and here. Oh, great. A little bit too late there. Don't worry about it, everyone. Focus. Go take Brussels. I want you to move here. You over there. You too, go here immediately. Oh my god! Yes, people. Adolf Hitler has announced that the cowardly French nation could no longer withstand the pressure from the overwhelming presence of German forces throughout the country. The French government chose to flee the country and has gone into exile. Their main forces have capitulated, and German Reich is now in control of their home area. Yeah, the German Reich. Who is still leader of this war? Netherlands. Very well. No. Frontline like that, immediately. Half of you. I need planes over here. In fact, I will take all of you out of this equation. I want you all to move here quickly. In case you're wondering, yes, paratroopers are overpowered. Okay, I want Amsterdam. Is that the dock city? Yes. Okay, go. The second you have superiority, go. Don't pull superiority from the... Oh, idiot. How many planes do we have? 80. 80. How many planes do they have here? 100 here, 7 and here. Okay, let's add some planes. Oh, look at that. No, give the close air support a choice, I guess. And you make a 50, I guess. You don't fall. Are you here? No. When will you arrive? 50%. I want this. Still not there? Where the hell are you? Okay, go with trains to Brussels. Stop training. Move here. Greece join the Allies. No one cares about Greece. Except Italy, perhaps. There is Belgium as well, Adolf Hitler, again with Hitler and his overrated monkeys. Amsterdam shall fall very quickly. Take this, you, here. Come on man, keep fighting, keep fighting. Hold them here, we don't need them to take their land back. And the Netherlands have capitulated. Okay. And there's our victory, ladies and gentlemen. Has England been puppeted? I want Liverpool. Let's pass a couple of times, shall we? Wales is mine. Oh, Canada. Not this time. Greenland and Iceland. This part of Denmark. I have a puppet, don't I? Oh, Canada has been puppeted. Let's give some land to our former friends. So you can say that Scotland has been puppeted. Greece is still at war. France has been puppeted. I want this land for myself. This and this. And some of this. Something from the Brits. Oh, they are my puppet. Let's give them some land. Oh, great. How's Canada? This is part of the United Kingdom. Okay. Let's give this to the great British people, shall we? Just in case that No, give it to Britain. There, and this. Sure. Okay, what's left? British Malaya. They can go states for that. I need the rubber there. Singapore. Let's take a little bit more, shall we? Let's not divide this island any longer. Australia. We don't care about Australia. Let's take a little bit of New Zealand. So the British Raj has been puppeted yet. Don't think so. Okay. Some colonies it seems the British have. Now the thing is, the Soviet Union is a big challenge there. I don't know how many troops are left for the Germans. It's like the British Raj has already been taken. There, some manpower for me, thank you very much. And let's take whatever we can. The Netherlands. Huh. Netherlands. Puppet the Australians might as well. Free France. It's not puppet. That's weird. "46 states went for Ireland. Italy took this part of the Brits. Well, Scotland can never get a break, can they? Oh, glorious victory. Alright, people. You just received some new orders. Start training with each other. But first and foremost, we must help our German friends take over the Soviet Union. I forgot to pause apparently. Or did I unpause? Okay. And you're only level 4, considering that you won the war for us. I should say that this is kinda weird. So, Soviet Russia. Let's move you here. Brits, how much manpower do you have currently? Extensive conscription, total manpower, due to the war to end all wars, monthly growth. You have 36 recruitable. That's monthly growth base. I don't know, how much manpower can they afford? You know, it doesn't matter. Or is Australia? The British Empire. Yes, let's call them the British Empire. It's an ironic name. Paratroopers Type 1. Copy them. And modify them a little bit. No, we don't actually have anti-tank. Let's see if they have enough manpower. Yes? No. Okay. How much manpower do they currently have? Manpower. 6 of that. Well, they have for 5 divisions, so that's great. Leave it at this. Well, let's save their arses from the Soviet Union here, shall we? Get me some infantry equipment. Can I build some destroyers? No. Okay, go with those guys. Oh, that navy. That sweet, sweet navy we can have currently. Okay. And we actually don't have the second research slot yet, so... yes, I'd say we did well. Now we do have a lot of manpower, but that's mainly because we have this. Okay guys, I need all the planes we've got. Move them over there. And I want you all to move here as well. We're gonna drop right here next to Leningrad. Yes, our troops can die. I have nothing against that. They're paid to sacrifice their lives. Tank designer. Yeah, we can do that. How's the air superiority here? Excellent. Let's join the war. Go. Yes, we're spreading like disease throughout the system of the Soviet Union, systematically destroying everything they believed in. I want the Irish flag flying over Moscow. Let's see how fast you can get there. It's victory or death for you, mate. Well, it seems like it's dead because there is no way you're gonna reach that. No, take this and this. Once we capture this, we're gonna start releasing Estonia from the oppressors. Okay, a different subject. How about nationalist Spain? Do you have any paratroopers? Spain, France. Doesn't seem like they do. Okay. Who was the other one we had? Australia. Australia. Where is your land, Australia? New Mongol Empire. Oh. Oh, right. Yes, Vatican is laughing at you. We need to start researching some boats, that'd be great. Oh, the British Empire does have that, I completely forgot about this. Next research slot, researched. Let's go on technology sharing. Because those boats, we need them. And the landing, perhaps. Okay, let's start with destroyers. We have potential for the strongest navy in the world. Alright, man. Gather up. Russia is ours. Capture this, you guys. Move over there. Oh, look at that, this guy has no supplies. That's a shame. And we will research anti-tanks. Oh yeah, you're in so much trouble right now. Close air support, sure. Hey Germany. You've been around. 600 planes. Yeah, we may not have enough, but we will. Build some docks here. Okay. Let's build some infrastructure because we are gonna annex the British Empire in a moment. Okay, next. There is nowhere we can actually drop to make a difference. Let's go close to Moscow. Okay guys, move. The Germans will hold the border in Leningrad. Why don't you move? Oh, because you don't have air superiority here. Ooh, again, you do. Okay. Guess we don't need that. I want a spearhead. I want the Irish flag flying above the capital of Russia. Go. Destroyers have been researched. Next, battleships. Let's switch our convoys for some destroyers, shall we? Oh, and ship designer, that's gonna help. Oil from the United States, let's purchase it from Germany, they do have enough. Actually, that's the aluminium we're gonna purchase from you guys. And we're gonna go without oil, apparently. Oh my lord, the Soviet line just broke here. Can't even tell you what happened. Okay, let's create some ugly borders, shall we? Go. What, that's it? "300 days, we don't need that. Let's research this." Yes, Soviet Union, we're just too powerful for you, I guess. How's the war participation going? Do I even have participation? I have 2%. Wonderful. Battleship, battle cruiser. Let's use that, I guess. We don't care about those doctrines. At least I don't. Ah, good. Move here and you move here. Oh, those little tanks that actually think they can fight me. It's simply adorable. We don't have supplies for you, mate. Gork is ours. Excellent. How close are you? 63% towards capitulation. Move to Stalingrad. Wait, is Moscow under our controls? Yes, we're the owners of that state. Okay, mates, we don't need to be on this cold land. The Germans can handle that themselves. Let's go and help. On this front. Oh my lord. Okay, I'm generally surprised we... are actually doing something here. Okay, try to save this guy, he's important, sorta. Okay, move, no. Come on, come on, come on. Let's have you move there. Man, that supply is just killing us. Killing us. You're completely ready. Seems like it. Okay. Leave them there. stop it. Oh, great, that actually worked. Can someone save this unit, please? Oh, wait. Okay, let's produce an anti-tank weapon, and I think it's time. Oh, supplies, sweet supplies. Okay, get out of there. Thank you, Germany. You are a lifesaver. Once in your pathetic little life. However, it is the Irish iron might that brought us victory, and never forget that. Sevastopol. Ooh, I do want to stick a flag in Sevastopol. Let's go. How many planes? Okay, mates, over here, immediately. And Germany doesn't know what to do, apparently, because they left this border completely empty. Alright. Drop him here. Can you drop him here, actually? How's the superiority? Good. Move. Please move. Oh, are they not there yet? They're there yet. You know, since you want to fight me, I guess we can make you bleed a little bit more. There, Odessa is ours. Yeah, this glitch happens from time to time. I don't know if it's gonna fix itself. Nor does it matter, actually. I want a front line that goes like this. The fall of Kiev. Kiev, capital of the Ukrainian SSR, has been captured by advancing German armies in the Soviet Union. The capture of one of the most important cities is a serious blow to the Soviets, but the question still remains whether the Germans can keep up their momentum. Moments after the Germans had occupied the city, thousands of mines planted by the NKVD were apparently detonated in buildings along the Khrushchev main street, causing even more damage to the already ruined city. Now the invading forces look to the east, a significant development. Yeah, here's the thing though, I don't know what to do with those factories. Guess produce some more of those equipments. And some transport planes would be nice. Okay, move here. The second you get the opportunity, go. Slow but steady, and we actually researched this land doctrine to the finish. Great, great, great. And it's so early in the game even. And we already have the war in the bag. New encryption. 200 days. Go with it. Can you go a little bit better, because we actually need supplies and oh man, you guys have no supplies at all, do you? Well, that's what happens when you break the Molotov-Ribbentrop pack. You get killed. No, 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 no. Go get Sevastopol. You go here. Anti-tank upgrades. Next tank, thank you. And assign divisions. Okay. I want you on this line immediately, Brits. Don't forget who is your master. The fall of Sevastopol. The heavily fortified city of Sevastopol, base in the Soviet Black Sea Fleet, has finally succumbed to the German attacks. Its loss will severely hamper the Soviet attempts to contest the Black Sea, and the fall of the city is regarded as a significant German victory. An edict has already been issued from the Berlin, stating that the city shall henceforth be known as Theodokhefen, after Theodoric the Great, a significant development. How good is this guy? Level 5. Only. That's the guy who defeated Britain, France, Netherlands, Belgium, basically all the allies. Okay, that's your idea. Mates, you have a different task ahead of yourself. I want Stalingrad next. Go. How's the penalty? 16. That's not that big. It doesn't say it here though, so... Okay, you can go. Now go here. Some nice Brits just joined the battle. Yes, soldiers of Stalingrad. Your prayers have been answered. We are here to rescue you. We bring Clovers and amazingness. Yeah, no. Actually, why not? Okay, hey you. 3. Congratulations, your motorized divisions. To Stalingrad. Okay, are you moving as fast as you are supposed to be? Oh, that's a slow advance. Ah, there you go. Hold them. Oh, well, the idea was good, but unfortunately, the war ended. 1941. Oh well. The fall of Baku and Stalingrad. Okay, let's read those and let's finish the game. Because I think I've earned my victory and... Oh my god, did you seriously take Leningrad from me? Okay. Let's start with Stalingrad, I think it makes a little bit more sense. Advancing German spearheads have seized Stalingrad, Stalin's namesake city, on the banks of the Volga. After fighting their way through the ruined Stalingrad tractor factory and seizing the strategically vital Mamayev-Krugen heights, the Germans have forced the last Soviet defenders across the Volga to its eastern shore. According to unconfirmed reports, holdouts from the Red Army fighting together with partisans have retreated into the sewers and basements to continue their struggle. No significant organized resistance is believed to remain, however. Excellent. Soviet Union, congratulations, you're now a puppet. Alright. The fall of Baku. Earlier today, the German forces succeeded occupying the city of Baku, a vital strategic object in their war against the Soviet Union. Located on the shores of the Caspian Sea, the city is the key to the Caucasus, and its many oil fields are sure to benefit the German war effort. Its capture puts Germany in a position to expand the war into the Middle East, and possibly even India. Yeah, India. Sure. Well, let's see what we can take. Puppet in the Soviet Union. That's the first order of business. Next. Okay. Let's hope that works. Same here. didn't. It actually didn't. Okay, this land is so cheap now, Soviets. You should be honored to fight under the green banner. Okay. Oh, right. Keep forgetting that war score isn't all mine. Okay. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the Second World War. Yes, China remains, but no one cares about China. Damn it, Germany, why did you have to make that border so ugly? Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna end this here. Thank you everyone for joining me. Let's just see how much war score we have. Oh, right, let's save, because we haven't saved. And yeah, the Russian Empire, my puppet, has a lot of war score. Okay. I don't know why they are the second. Wait. The United States, yes, it's in the first place. Of course, it's the United States. They're so much overpowered that you can't even imagine. The British Empire is above the Russian Empire. Both are my puppets, however. So that's funny. The Japanese Raj fighting on. So, how do you calculate that naval score? Yes, the navy is very important, and the Brits have one of the best navies in the world. In fact, yeah, it's second only to Japan. The United States is a pitiful navy. Though the British do have Canada, oh, and I guess that little piece of land. How many faction members did you say we had? Chinese United Front, 14, members 2. Allies, only one member, don't know which one it is. Comintern actually still exists. I guess Xinjiang wasn't taken, not Xinjiang. What is it? Tonatuva, right, Tonatuva isn't taken. Alright, thank you all for joining me. I'm gonna see you all next time. Goodbye.